So, you're moving to Warrensburg or you're PCSing to Whiteman Air Force Base, and oh my gosh, what do the neighborhoods here look like? I can help you with that. Today, we're gonna do a driving tour of some of the neighborhoods in the northeastern quarter of Warrensburg. And if you're wondering where that is, boop, it's right there. Okay, stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I make a new video every single week. You're gonna wanna get notified. And also, my contact info is boop, boop, boop right down there. I talk to people who are coming here from all over the world. I help them find houses and I basically tell them about Warrensburg. So if you're coming here and you have questions, reach out and call me. I love talking to people. Here we go. Today, ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, we are talking some more about neighborhoods in Warrensburg. I help so many people find homes here sight unseen, and it's kind of a thing where you're PCSing, you're coming to Whiteman, you're moving to Warrensburg, and you really don't know what the different neighborhoods look like. Like, do you want a party neighborhood? Do you have kids? Do you want land? Do you want Stepford wives? There's so many different neighborhoods here in town, and I figure the easiest way is to just get footage of them and kind of talk about them. So this footage actually is from last year, and that's because it's wintertime and it's cold outside and it's snowy and no thanks. So I'm using the footage that I shot last year, and we're just gonna go through and talk about each neighborhood, and hopefully that gives people a feel of what this area looks like. Here we go. Hi guys. Okay, so here we go with Google Map. I'm okay at doing this, so please forgive me if I completely go crazy with this map. But to start with, I wanted to give an overview a little bit of where Warrensburg is. So Warrensburg is kind of smack dab in the middle of Missouri, and it is this little town right here. This is 50 Highway, and this takes you directly over to Whiteman Air Force Base. So we're about 12 to 15 minutes away from Whiteman, depending upon where you live in Warrensburg. You can see Warrensburg is kind of spread out. There's a little bit more on the southern portion versus the northern portion. Where is this in relationship to big cities, you ask? So Warrensburg is about a 45-minute to an hour drive up to Kansas City, or it's about a 3-hour drive over to St. Louis. And fun fact, it's also about a 2.5-hour train ride to St. Louis. So you can actually buy an Amtrak ticket and take it to St. Louis, and it's a really fun trip. It's super cheap. I digress. So moving back, today we're going to talk about 4 different subdivisions in the northeast portion of Warrensburg. And I'm just going to jump right into them for the very first one. And these are in no particular order. They are all great subdivisions. I just wanted to give a more thorough look at them because I have so many people who ask me, what do these look like? So to start, we're going to talk about Caleb's Place. So Caleb's Place is a good sized subdivision. This subdivision actually has a lot of newer builds, and the houses there were built anywhere between 2005 to 2010 to 2012, that area. Now these are mainly split levels, as you can see, though there is some multifamily in this neighborhood, some townhouses, so big townhouses. Oh my gosh, there are some 3-bedroom 2-bath townhouses, which are units kind of side by side, that look like split levels, so they do not stick out in this neighborhood. Also, this area is really cute. It's right above 50 Highway, and up here you have places like Twister Sports. You have lots of cute little stores. Walmart is pretty close to here, so is the movie theater and the grocery stores and everything like that. So back to this neighborhood, Caleb's Place. Now, since this is kind of a newer-ish neighborhood subdivision in Warrensburg, we don't have many trees in this subdivision. It is kind of stark looking, but it is beautiful. It's really nice. When I was driving through the subdivision, I did see a lot of kids playing in the street. So take that as you will. The price range, we're looking at basically 3 to 4 bedroom houses, but with 2 to 3 bathrooms, and you're really looking between high 2s, so basically anywhere between $285,000 up to around $325,000. So this neighborhood definitely is slightly higher on the price tag, but it's a lot less than, say, Cahill, where you're only looking at $450,000 builds. So overall, it was a nice subdivision. I liked it. Okay, moving on. So next, we're just gonna hop right over to Cheatham Court. Now, as you can see, this is a large subdivision, and what I also really like about the subdivision is it's surrounded by trees. As you can see, driving through, this was a really pretty neighborhood. There were a lot of trees. And one thing that I also liked is that there were a lot of different types of houses. So anywhere from houses built in the 90s to literally new construction. I wrote that the neighborhood was secluded. I wrote that I heard a lot of birds, and I wrote that I liked seeing not just split levels. Sometimes in neighborhoods, if every single house looks the same, while pretty, it can, for me, I'm just like, meh, boring. So I like that there were different styles of houses in this neighborhoods, and the different ages of the houses gives you different price ranges, because the older houses might be a little bit of fixer-uppers, so they'll go for a little bit cheaper.
So this is a nice subdivision. All these houses are new. It looks like there's lots of empty lots, but it looks like they're just constantly building on them, and they're nice. These are nice houses. Very modern looking, not just necessarily cookie cutter houses. Lots of construction going on as well, of multiple new house lots. So there's lots of new houses being built in this subdivision. It's nice.
Though, actually, I saw on this price, I was like, meh. Most of the houses in this neighborhood go between $325,000 all the way up to $425,000. Though you can find a couple small, slight fixer-uppers in this neighborhood for mid to high twos. So take that as you will. Pretty standard square footage and bedroom bathroom count, anywhere between 3 and 5 bedrooms, 2 and 3 baths, and square footage anywhere between 1,200 and 2,500. So you had lots of different sized houses in this neighborhood. Oh, one of the other interesting things about this neighborhood is that there's current new construction happening. So they are literally building on vacant lots in this neighborhood as we speak, and the price tag of those houses are in the high 3s, low 4s. But so if you want something brand new in this secluded neighborhood, you can find it. Moving on. Now we are hopping on over to Fox Ridge. So I've sold actually quite a few houses in Fox Ridge. It's a pretty desirable neighborhood. Houses go really fast in this subdivision. So they're mainly 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and they're mostly built on slab houses, meaning they don't have a basement. Though there are some houses in this neighborhood that do have basements, and they're closer to 2,400 square feet versus 1,200 and 1,400 square feet. Interestingly enough, a lot of houses in this neighborhood have solar panels on their roofs, which completely offsets, their energy bill, because also most of the houses in this neighborhood are fully electric. So kind of cool, cute little neighborhood. It's right near the hospital. It's right near the veterans home. So it's very close to things. It's close to the grocery stores. I've sold a lot of people houses in this neighborhood. It's just kind of a cute little small neighborhood, but all the new builds are early 2000s, and they go mid 200,000 price range. So anywhere between 215 to 260,000 is kind of the normal price range in this neighborhood, which is nice because they're a little bit cheaper than some of the other neighborhoods that we've talked about. But if you like Fox Ridge, those houses go fast. So jump on it. Moving on to Clover Creek. As you can see, all of these are just like boom, 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 boom. So they are very close to one another. But Clover Creek, you had some newer builds, and you had houses with pools, which was really cool. It's not something you see in a lot of neighborhoods here in Warrensburg. A lot of split levels, mainly all built in the mid to late 2000s. So newer builds, you're looking at right around a higher 200,000 to lower 300,000 price range. So 3 to 4 bedrooms with 3 to 4 baths, right around 300,000, and right around 2,400 square feet 2,400 square feet was pretty much the average size of these houses. And of course, once you add in a pool, your price tag's gonna go up just a little bit. I really thought this was a beautiful neighborhood. All of these neighborhoods that I showed y'all today and drove through, they're all very, very pretty. They're all very well maintained. They all didn't have, you drive through a neighborhood and you have like those couple houses that are like painted like bright purple or have green roof, or that one guy with all the junk and the old car on blocks in the yard. None of these neighborhoods are those neighborhoods. So when you're coming here, if you're PCSing to Whiteman, if you're only going to be here for a couple years, these neighborhoods, you know that the prices of your houses are going to continue to go up because the neighbors around you aren't going to drag them down, if that makes sense. There are some areas in Warrensburg where the majority of the houses are fixer-uppers, and in these neighborhoods, that is not the case. One thing that I really wished that this neighborhood had, along with some of the newer neighborhoods, I wish there were more trees because there just are not a lot of trees in Clover Creek. But beautiful neighborhood. So what can I say? I liked it. Hey guys, I hope that you liked that little delve into some of the neighborhoods in the northeastern portion of Warrensburg. I'm going to do another video in that northeastern section. I have about 3 or 4 more neighborhoods to walk through and talk about, but this is a good jumping off point. As you could see from those 4 different neighborhoods, they were all kind of newer neighborhoods, except for the one that had a bunch of trees. And this is a little bit different than some of the neighborhoods more in the center of Warrensburg that are older, that are more established or fixer-uppers. These were all pretty newer and pretty higher in the price range, so to speak. But depending upon what type of neighborhood you're looking for, we're gonna have what you're looking for here in Warrensburg. God, that sounded weird. Oh well, whatever. So stay with me next time as I walk through some more or drive through some more neighborhoods, and hopefully this helps you get a feel of what it would be like to move to Warrensburg, Missouri. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below. I make a new one every week. My name's Eva Norton. I'm a realtor here in Warrensburg, and my number's right down there. So if you have any questions, if you're coming here and you just want to reach out and be like, hey, Eva, where should I buy shoes at? I'll be like, brown shoes. But do not hesitate. Call me, text me, email me. I love talking to people. Bye.